Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so honestly, we accomplished so little yesterday on the daily chart that I added nothing to this chart from the one I posted yesterday to the one I posted today. I didn't even change the blurb, okay? The deal is the same. The bulls have to try to sustain a trade above 2270, take out the all-time highs. The bears need to conquer the daily mid-band. They made another run at it yesterday. We traded as low as the 57s, but on a closing basis, the green line holds. And now we're into the 13th session above it. So the bears want to take out daily mid-band. Now, for the bulls, it's starting to become not enough for them to just kind of hold serve down here and trade between 57 and 67. The more they do that, the more they continue to establish that 67.5 to 69.70 area as resistance. And it's just going to take one little spark to send things lower. Now, that's what happened here. The problem was the bears couldn't hold it. So it's a two-part deal. I do expect us to test some of these lower areas this week. Whether or not the bears are going to be able to hold those areas is an entirely different story. So we'll have to see. And honestly, selfishly, from a trader perspective, if it wants to carve out a 10-handle range every day and trade reliably between 57 and 67, that's fine with me. Plenty of handles in there for everybody, everybody that's doing the intraday trading. For those of you that are longer term folks, I would just say the Bollinger Bands are at 1.65. That's the bandwidth, okay? It's very compressed. Don't chew yourself up. And don't anticipate the direction of the expansion. The expansion will happen when it's good and ready. The direction will be wherever the direction is. And with this kind of compression, there's enough expansion to get in, to get something on, and to get more than enough handles to do it. You don't have to top ticket or bottom ticket in order to be involved. That's the beauty of band expansion. It goes a lot farther and a lot longer than people think. Okay, so don't get frustrated when every time it goes up to 67, 68 that it won't go over the top. Take some profits. And conversely, don't get frustrated when it won't get below 57, 58. Take some profits. Okay, so on the hourly, you can see here, it's defended. Defended again. Defended again. Come up here. The range is pretty well carved out. Now, the one trade that hasn't worked is the lower high, higher low trade, okay? Meaning they'll print 68. They'll come back in. I think yesterday the area was something around 62, 63, 64. And it'll hang around there like it really wants to be a higher low. Will suck a lot of people in because they're trading the standard higher low, higher high type of a deal. And then it just goes ahead and the bottom just falls right out of it. As you can see here, rejected this low, came up, made a high. Then we kind of hung around here, and then they pulled the rug out. Okay. In turn, same deal. We opened, traded lower. We did some lower highs, and then it blasted right back through. Here's yesterday. So you do your low. You come in here and you play around here in lower high land, then it rips through and keeps going. So everybody that was playing the lower high looking for a lower low trade got smoked. Okay? Now, we go up and do a high. We come back and we linger around and we play around with the notion that, for about a half an hour here that we could be putting in a higher low, and we go make a higher high and they pull the rug out. Smoked all of them. So it's a frustrating tape to try to trade by quote-unquote the rules, okay? So just understand that as it's happening. Eventually that stuff will start working. Stuff takes turns. Certain things work, certain things don't. Right now the range trade's working. As long as the range trade's working, you want to keep riding that horse until it won't go anymore. All right, that's all I got. Everybody have a fantastic day. Follow us on Twitter @PrincetonTrader. Come check out our website, Princetontrader.com, and come take a free trial in our chat room. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.